What's going on, vloggers, bloggers, and everyday toilet brewers? It's time for another episode of Toilet Vlog Brewing. This is like the third take, mostly just because I didn't know I was going to be doing this video today, and it takes so long to distill something sometimes, especially when you're doing big 5-gallon batches. So, whew. And I keep forgetting the word that I've been trying to say, and it's a conductor. Because I keep going to explain how the T500 works with reflux distillation, and what the copper in there. It's conductor. I've had to look it up like 3 times now. So I'm gonna run through a couple things real quick. I have this, which is a proofing hydrometer. So just kind of like the. See, I keep brain farting all fucking day long. Just like your hydrometer for wine and stuff like that, this is actually one for proofing. Wait, I already said hydrometer? Oh, okay. Back onto that either. I've got a glass graduated cylinder for our proofing and stuff, and this guy goes up to 190 to 200. Theoretically, you can only have like 190, like 5 percent ethanol before it literally just evaporates and it can't hold its liquid form anymore. But in the last episode that we did on our sugar wash, we sparkaloided it, which basically we explained in that how it like attaches to all the shit inside the wash and makes it float down to the bottom. And this is what it looks like. So nice and yellow. There might be a couple guys still floating up in here, mostly because I had to pick this guy up and move it over to here, and it's like 30 pounds because I have to get higher so I can rack it into that. And we'll get back to that guy here in a minute, but it's mostly clear. Like I said, it's going to be like a yellow color. But yeah, this guy's 29%. All right, so here is the T500 boiler. So the cool thing about the T500 boiler is that it's an all-in-one kind of thing. You've got your actual your heating element down here built in. All you do is flip a switch and go. You've got this guy so you can pour out your back set whenever you're done. This can hold up to 5 gallons. It's got these nice little grippy locking guys, and then this part is the condenser. And so here's the condenser. So in this column right here, it's a reflux column, which has actually, where did I put it? A bunch, and when I mean a lot, it has a bunch of these little metal guys in there. And these are stainless steel. And so what it is that it creates a whole bunch of surface tension. And they're packed in there, like completely packed in there, about up to here. And what that does is that it creates a lot of surface tension because ethanol is actually lighter than water. And mostly all this is alcohol and water. So when we actually do start to distill it, the alcohol will rise up with the water, but they'll get stuck on the surface tension of these guys. And the water weighs more, so it'll actually cause it to fall down. And that's what we call reflux. So and then on the top up here, there's actually the same kind. They don't look just like this, but they kind of are like this, but they're made out of copper as well too. And look, I forgot that word again, so whatever, I don't care anymore. But yeah, so we've got a temperature gauge for our outgoing water. This is our ingoing water, and this is our product hose. So all of the distillate will be coming out of here. And we'll basically keep an eye on this guy and make sure it's the right temperature. It goes to the in water, goes onto my tap, and it's got a little needle right here so you can control the water going in. And I've used this guy before, and you had to just barely put it to like the tiniest little thing for it to come out. But then again, I was only doing a 2-gallon batch of an old wash, and we're going to be doing 5 gallons today. So yeah, coming up back to this guy, so it goes up to the copper, and you can actually see some of the copper right here, and then it comes down to our collector, and then here is basically like a tube, which is also made out of copper, and copper is a great, see, I can't think of the word, conductor. Conductor, was that it? Was it? Yeah, so say if something's really hot and you put it in copper and then you drench it in cold water, it cools down super fast. Cool. Science. But it's the same thing. So like I was saying, this guy filling up with cold water and everything right here, because it's reflux as well, there's also a chamber in here doing the same thing, cooling the water down. Well, actually cooling this down so the product can come out, and then the water coming over here being real hot and gross and right into the sink. So I'm going to rack this guy off, and we're going to get it into the T500, and then we'll come back with another video on actually distilling and everything like that. Whew. I need to sit down.